125 years is an absolute milestone, and I'm so grateful for the almost 20 years I've spent with this department and the folks that I've got to work with along the way, because we wouldn't be where we are today without those folks.
It's really important that we remember the 125 years and how far we've come in terms of firefighter safety and technology, and fires are never going to go away. Our job is probably the most secure job of anybody out there.
125 years is a long time. To be a firefighter now in 2025 and the technology that we have and how things have changed, it's really special to be a part of something that has lasted so long and that has been so impactful for so many years.
For me, fire service is about tradition. Being able to continue that tradition and providing safety to the community and the citizens that we serve is really at the core of why I do it and what I think the fire service is about.
If I think about why I got into fire service, I really think about the community, giving back to the community, serving the residents, and I will say through my entire career, that has not changed. I think that's what we're here for. I think that's what most of our folks really sign up for, is to give back to the community and be able to provide that service back to the community.
Being able to give back, not just when we're on duty, but off duty too, is super important. I think that's been a common theme in the fire service since its inception. Everywhere you go, there are firefighters that are stepping up to volunteer, to do different kinds of events or fundraisers, and they just kind of go hand in hand.
We're there for people when they need help, whether that be as small or as big as it needs to be. I think people wonder what we do behind these doors. Like, if we're not busy with calls, what is it we are doing?
When we have a fire, they don't realize that when we get back to the station, there's hours, if not days of work to get everything back into working order and ready for the next fire.
I think it would be maybe reassuring or maybe sometimes surprising how much we train. We train daily, weekly, monthly, annually.
I think because we're not at a fire, they don't realize that we're doing all those other things that make us ready to respond and do a good job.
We have a lot of tasks that we do that are maybe unseen and unheard of through daily responsibilities around the fire hall with our apparatus, or out in the community doing life safety checks and public safety education opportunities.
The second you step into the building, it's time to go to work. There's lots of different tasks and duties that need to be accomplished. Some of it is office work, some of it is community work, some of it is mechanical or apparatus related. Our frontline folks don't get where we are today without our training division. Our administration, that team is unbelievable. They put the budgets together, they get everything. All of the business end of this is taken care of through there. And our folks in 911, they are the first touch point for anybody's issue that they're having and any emergency.
I was on our union executive early in my career, and I sat on that board for 10 years and promoted and preached brotherhood to sisterhood, and it's often tried to be duplicated, but it's rarely replicated.
Brotherhood, sisterhood is very much family. You're working close-knit quarters, you become dependent on each other, you rely on each other, you know you have to have each other's back, you train with each other, you sleep in the same rooms with each other, so you spend a lot of time. It is your second home, it's your second family. So being part of that, knowing that you just have that connection with your coworker, that's part of what the Brotherhood is.
Sometimes we sat around the table and we shared things that we might have not even shared at home with our wives and children. It was probably the therapy that we needed to get through the job, right? So it was really good. The Brotherhood was just incredible. I don't know if there's any other job that would have the Brotherhood like we had.
It's about being there for one another at all times, whether it's good, bad, on the job, off the job.
You had to have a good Brotherhood because when you got on scene, you needed to trust all the guys that were working with you.
There's a lot of love and support that goes along with that, and I feel like everybody around me wants to see me succeed,
And I felt that the first day on the job. I still feel that 13 years later. I still feel like the people that I work with want to see me succeed, not just in my career, but in my personal life too. And I think to me that's what's special about the Brotherhood. That's what it means to be in the brother and the sisterhood here in the fire service.
What really brought the whole firefighting home to me was the experience we had on one night shift. We come up the highway and it was on Simpson Crescent and it was a garage explosion and it was fully involved, like a big, big fire. So I got ready and I looked across from me and I had all this confidence because it was going to be with Scott Berg, and I'm like, we're okay. And we go to make an interior attack. So then next thing I know, he's right behind me. We extinguish 2 cars that are on fire out front of the garage, and we make a push inside of this fully involved garage fire. And I remember the adrenaline and everything going off, thinking, this is just a Monday, like this is every day of the week. This is what every fire is going to be like. And we extinguish this fire and we get out, and those old guys who were working with us at the time were like, good job, boys, like good job, good push. And we're just thinking, that's just a fire. That's what you do. That's the first day that I remember in the fire service.
When I first started, it was how do I get involved, and where can I go first and do something?
As a firefighter, you're eager to get in and put the fire out. As an officer, you're more concerned about protecting your firefighters that are going in to put the fire out.
It's more of a step back, pause, analyze, reflect, try and anticipate what's happening and grab the big picture. Your perspective changed.
That was imparted on me, that, make sure you understand your position and respect that so that you perform at your best.
You're more responsible for other people and trying to grasp hold of a chaotic situation and bring some calm to it.
I always say everyone's a cog in the wheel, and we really need to, we work and function as one team, but I think we really need to recognize what it is that brings the team together, that makes us successful. And so I guess the legacy that I hope to leave is to bring the one team together and understand the importance of each and every individual here.
What I want to leave is the fact that those that work for me are in a better place to do a really good job. Their skills, their education are all at top notch so that they can carry on doing the job and being successful at that.
You just hope that you're doing the best you can so that you continue to build on that legacy, and then one day I'll be the old guy and there'll be young guys sitting here in front of a camera and talking about how much has changed since they've been here.
Everybody has had their small piece in our history on how we've come to where we are today, and I'm extremely proud of the service that we deliver to our residents. Without those folks, we wouldn't be where we are today.
I hope that I can lead that example, or live that example as well for the next generation of firefighters, and in that way we'll just continue making our work environment and the city itself a little bit better every shift.
Even just walking down the street and I see something, I'm thinking, oh, is there something going to materialize? I'm going to run in there and help them, right? If I need to. So yeah, you never get rid of that first responder feeling inside of you, for sure.